This week on Reality Check, we bring you some exciting moments of your favorite reality TV shows. From Big Brother Naija No Lose God reunion highlights to the top 5 performances on Nigerian Idol and the Nelly and Ashanti We Belong Together reality show. These and many more right after we meet our commentators. Joining us as special guests are Jkenova and ellacentricc, top 10 contestants from Nigerian Idol Season 10.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Reality Check on TVC. My name is Debbie, aka Debs Extra. As always, your weekly dose of reality TV drama is here. And of course, we take you around the world checking out what's going on in the world of reality TV, the entertainment, the drama, the chaos, the tea. We serve it fresh every time right here on the show. And I never do this alone. I'm here with my amazing co-host right beside me.
What's up, guys?
Looking dark and handsome.
We're back to the show this week.
Oh, look at me,
welcome
Daniel.
back. She was on.
Oh yeah, welcome me back. It's just last week. I didn't come now. It's just one episode I missed out. Calm down. I'm not like you, that's runaway guy. Anyway, how's it going?
I'm alright. I'm good. What's back to the show this week?
Yes, so there's so much drama. You don't want to miss out on any single second. But before we go any further, let's invite our special guest. To my extreme right, we have the gorgeous ellacentricc.
Hi.
Yes, the voice that was, thrilling us week after week on Nigerian Idol Season 10. But unfortunately, she's here with us.
Why here?
Unfortunately.
I don't know.
But she made it in the top 9.
They didn't
She
vote.
made it in the top 9. Do you know how many
didn't
people,
vote.
no, calm down, before you start looking down. Do you know how many people were on that show?
Actually.
Top 9. Come on, give yourself a round of applause. Yeah, that's it.
President.
And right beside me, my goodness, I've had the honor of having like a little chit chat with him, especially about his name. But if you're a lover of Nigerian Idol Season 10, I'm sure you've seen his face already. But if not, let's welcome Jkenova on set. How you doing?
I am well. You look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. In fact, the heart says it all.
Yeah.
Yes, the weight is, at a certain degree, I can tell.
Yeah.
But tell me your name. I mean, you told me, before we started the show, but please, for the sake of the audience, Jkenova, what does it stand for?
All right, my actual name is Jehovakeno. Typically in Delta State, it is Ogwerel. But my dad, he decided to be, dramatic.
Hi.
So let me give you Jehovakeno. It means God has given.
Hey.
So later in my life, I was like, you know what? I love the name, yeah. But then let's
make it more dramatic.
Yeah, that whole from Jeho, let's move it away. Because Jkenova.
So who's now more dramatic now, you or your dad?
Unapologetically me.
Yeah,
I mean,
you are the Gen Z dramatic.
No, I think I'm a millennial.
Oh, you're millennial?
Yeah, I'm a millennial.
Okay, wow. Gen Z millennial.
Yeah.
Man, top 8, that's not easy. I mean, definitely not a tough, an easy thing to pull off, but you guys made it to a very, considerable distance on the show.
Thank
so,
God.
how was it? Was that your first time performing for an audience, or had you been doing that before?
Ooh. Well, no, it wasn't my first time, but it was the first big time,
Okay.
I can say that. Yeah, so it was
So how was it?
beautiful for me. When I got in for the audition,
Yeah.
because I was meant to be at law school.
Oh, okay.
So I said, you know what, let me just
So 5 years of law.
5 years of law.
Wow.
And then law school, finally 9 months.
Yeah.
So I said, no, let's take a break from all this book thing for now. Let's just show the world that I can do this.
Okay.
Of course I can, but just to improve and inspire people.
Yeah.
So I went for the audition. I saw a couple of people, hundreds of people doing runs, and I'm like, hey, well, hello, maybe I should just go back to my house.
But before then, you had been singing already.
I've been singing all my life.
Where?
I have been singing at my church,
Okay.
school, different places. So,
Okay. No, so you had been using your voice already.
I had been using my voice.
So what made you to then use Nigerian Idol as a platform?
Because I have a goal. I know I cannot be obscure, so I want to impact my world with all of my gifts. And Nigerian Idol is such a platform for that, because you would get the traction that you need. So I knew that and I went for it.
Awesome. So ellacentricc, how was your journey?
I mean, what's the harm in just doing it?
Yeah.
Because everybody knows that ellacentricc is, like, she has so much energy. She does like different things. So them seeing me in this, like, is like, oh, I didn't know you could do this.
I like that, challenging yourself in front of people. It's cool. So ellacentricc,
It's me.
allow me to ask you, who was your favorite judge on the show?
Hey.
Yeah.
Now, what about me? Who was my favorite
Yeah.
judge?
Inyanya, Orikuzani, or
Can I pick two people?
No.
you want to begin?
You can pick first, second, third. It's fine. Everybody
Hey.
cannot everybody cannot like everybody. That's why you're here.
No, that's
they
true.
all did not like you.
That's true.
Some
No,
people
no,
like-
no.
Some people did
Well,
not.
well.
That's why you're
actually.
here. So it's fine.
If I want to rank, Rikasani is up there. It's number one.
La ranking.
It's very what Rick said, that was good, that kind of thing. So I'm very indifferent. I mean, I liked him. He had the swag. He was chill.
I
He
mean,
brought
it's fine.
a balance.
This is first time judging on the show, so I believe that this feedback is also good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your reaction to the judges?
Okay, so are you asking me the same question?
Yes,
My
yes.
favorite?
Yeah.
My favorite is Rikasani.
Okay, so-
No, the singing is always gonna happen.
So the singing
Forever.
will always be there.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. As a lawyer too, a singing lawyer.
Forever. I'll sing your courts.
Judge.
My lord.
My lord.
Honorable.
Listen.
What about you, ellacentricc? Aside singing.
It's music.
always
It's always been music. So this is the only thing I know how to do
Well.
and do well. Thank you. Like I live and breathe music. To be honest, I don't. Maybe I might dabble into other things on the side, but music is always going to be forefront.
Number one.
All right.
It's
So
always
let's shift.
going to be.
Since it's all about music, let's talk about Nigerian Idol season 10. I mean, you guys are no longer on it, but your other
Guys are
colleagues are still in there, battling it out. They're now in top
5 now.
Top five.
five.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God. They're inching closer to who's going to win.
Let's hear from our commentators.
So, what do you think is going to win?
Hey.
Now that it's down to
This
5.
is set up.
Set up, oh.
No,
I mean,
not set up.
it should be
This-
easy now. It's just 5.
Can I give my top 3 predictions?
Okay, go ahead.
So for top 3, I love you guys. You guys know.
Yeah.
for top 3, I'm going to pick Mickey,
Okay.
Lawrence, and Perp.
Okay.
For the winning, I think it's between Mickey and Perp.
Okay.
I'm
Fair
being
enough. Fair
honest.
enough. What about you?
Well, I love you guys. You know.
That's not political.
You know.
No,
But the thing is, you know, I love you guys. I do. Truly, I do. But yeah, just like she said, Mickey has a formidable fan base.
Yeah.
And he has been pushing. Like, you can see any of the show. She was the woman. No offense, baby girl. But she was like, don't give that. And mom,
Wow. That's
If I not chop this
I
night,
follow chop.
watch out, make me shout out.
Nice. Well, let's check out what's going on in the world of Big Brother Naija. It's the reunion, and it's of course the chaos that we're looking for. You can find it right here on the show. Yes, the bass boosts have started already.
It's flowing.
As in, so the Big Brother Naija that held very recently, the castmates came back for a reunion, and you know they came in pairs. So the first question would be, what's up with the pairings? Like, the person you came with, are you still good with the person? So I think the conversation really started from there and it escalated to what we're seeing right now. So in this particular episode, which a lot of people were complaining that was too short, and then it was very limiting. There's just like maybe two issues that were treated, and people were like, come on, we didn't wait all week.
So listen
All
to
this
this.
countdown that you're counting down only for us to see this small thing. Anyway,
I think it's every day of the week, right?
yeah, and I also think maybe this is just maybe a teaser. Like maybe the real drama is still ahead.
Yeah.
So this one started with the
Wow.
pairing of Zinwei
Okay.
and what's the pairing of Flo and Ruthie called? Oh, I can't remember.
Flourish.
Flourish.
Flourish?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, not flourish. I don't know.
But Ruthie wasn't there.
She didn't come, and which was very weird because I don't know why you can't come.
Maybe she's
she had
on.
some
Maybe
issues.
she's on some other episodes. You never can tell.
Maybe we'll just wait to see. But for her to not be here while Flo was talking about her, I felt it was very awkward. But
I
then-
thought they should have waited for Ruthie to be around.
That's why I said maybe if they knew that she would still come, I think they would have delayed it. But I don't think she's coming at all. For them to have just started talking about it, I don't think she had made an appearance. Which I felt was, I don't know what her management was thinking, but
Yeah.
I mean, they had their own decision to make. So in this space of, lovers turn, I don't want to say enemies, because they still did one for the road.
When?
So people that are fighting. She said on the show that this guy was still in her hotel room last night.
What?
Yes.
What?
Because I was like, what were you doing? She now said one for the road. I said, which road?
I'm
This
fine.
is Friday
It's
road.
obvious that she still likes him.
She does, but the way she likes him is also very creepy. Because how do you like someone and then
Throw him under the bus.
Yeah, express them that love in this way.
Some people are. The love some people have to give is very
malnourished, if that's the word.
Okay.
Somebody is either suffering from too much fat and there's no protein. So the kind of love
It's not well balanced.
It's not balanced.
Yeah.
And it can be as a result of upbringing, experiences, not healed from a previous traumatic relationship. So here you're finding, so they say hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
So if you're not done, you've not healed from here, you're bleeding on the next person.
Actually.
Which is what I see here. So she's still bleeding on this guy. I always tell people, you're not this person's doctor. You don't have the power to heal anybody from their emotional trauma.
That is even the problem here. There was no healing taking place.
So this guy,
It was just a
so let me tell you where this.
It's just a lot of bedroom.
So let me just tell
you.
you. Let me tell you where the problem started from. It started from the house. They had a little fight, and then she told the whole world how she sponsored. See, a man does not want to hear that you sponsored him to the show. They will tell you guys have stayed, you paid for it, you did this for him. Like how we got here.
Continued here.
His whole life was made by you. Now they're out of the house because I remember I called her.
They were on the show together.
They were on the show together. So I remember
on the show.
I remember we interviewed them. So I remember I called her, after I had my podcast with Ruthie. And I called her, but she didn't want to. She said she stayed in Benin and all that. She didn't want to come. So the point here is, she still loves him, but there are women that want to love you in their own way. Now, the first thing you don't do is you don't forget that you're national television. You don't, even for a man to a woman, when you date a lady and you tell her, before you bought, you're using, I bought it. The car you're driving, I bought it. The house you're saying, I bought it. The TV house, I bought it. Once you start telling your guys, and she knows, the next thing, she doesn't feel love for you. A man wants to provide. If it's not it's not wrong that she has more money than him.
It's not.
It's not wrong.
It's not wrong.
The point here is, can you still respect? So I say that what love is to a woman, respect is to a man. To a man, love is not I love you. To a man, it's respect. So if in the midst of chaos, I tell people that watch out for how your partner treats you when you have a fight. If in the midst of chaos, you can throw me under the bus, then we don't have a business together.
You see, I agree with you to some extent.
Okay.
And where I'm diverting from what your line of thought is, if you have tried a pattern, this is the pattern, I'm spending on you, you're not doing anything for me in return, or what I want you to do for me, I'm not getting. Why are you stuck in that cycle?
So this is the point. Not that she's
my problem.
Not that she's not getting.
I feel that, that's what I said, I agree with you to a certain extent. There is some traumatic situation that she probably has been in. I'm not her therapist or something, but that's what it speaks to me when you have this kind of behavior. You did something for a guy. Fine, everybody can, even the richest man sometimes can get stuck, can be in a fix and say, can you just quickly do this for me? And, my problem is she does it from a place of, I don't want to use the word controlling. You could tell that she wants you to behave a certain
the way she wants you to behave.
That I am
in charge.
Loved.
No, the way you said it, like, she wants to be loved in her own way.
That is what I'm saying. It's not even being loved. Loved is different. Controlling is another thing. And she doesn't seem to understand there's a difference. So really my issue with her is she needs to know the difference between loving somebody and controlling somebody.
So people
parents tend to fall into that pattern as well.
Yeah, it's very manipulative.
Do you get what I mean?
I want you to do this.
Yes, like my love for you is determined on whether you do what I ask you to do. And that is wrong. And that's what she's doing. That's why I said I don't know where this is coming from for her.
It might be trauma, like
that's
you
why
said.
I said I don't know.
So I'll say two things. Sorry. First off, both of them, she seems to have more money than him.
Oh, not seems, she does.
See, anywhere. So let me say this. Only a few women will respect you, spend money on you and still respect you. And still allow you to be yourself. Yes. And this is not age. It's not age, a factor of age. She could be younger still. Only a few women, maybe 5% of women are across the globe. That's it. Number two.
I don't agree.
That's right. Number two. See, let me tell you, by what I've seen, as a man, just try to have money.
See, that's the problem.
Money stops nonsense.
It's not that. It's not that.
Let me just
It's
finish.
not
Let
that.
me see. Let me tell you something. Once a woman starts feeding you, there's a problem.
No.
See, a woman. See, I'm not going to argue that because a woman will never see it like that.
No.
A man is built to be a provider.
No.
But let me just finish. Now, on the other hand, Zion could also come off as a gaslighter
That is where I was.
because a guy can really be gaslighting in a very subtle way.
You apologize.
He will even apologize, but
You will apologize.
You will apologize.
You the one that's
yeah,
the
so
problem.
the way he works is he's like, you're collecting money. You know this thing will not work. Why are you collecting money?
That is where I was going to. I said on her part, that's her own. On his part, he seems to think he's a saint here, but he's not. Because he's enabling this and he's also making it seem.
They are enabling it. Why when he went to our room, why did she drive
she's
him
already
out?
like this, right? She's like this. You know that she's bad for you.
Nobody leaves a parasitic relationship where they benefit from.
But you see, the thing that they accuse women of is what this man is doing. A man is treating you badly. They will say, why are you still there? I cannot cry I want to cry in a Lamborghini. I don't want to cry in Keke. So this guy now, he wants to eat his cake and have it. So what he just wrote just also summarizes that the fact that he's also a weak person.
So, finally, birds of the same feather.
They flock together.
So don't blame them. They're both. In fact, you know what?
Remove the L.
Chinwa was and
Birds of the same feather, they were.
they together. So fantastic.
Oh my God.
So this is my point. Please, none of you should leave yourself. Who are you leaving yourselves for?
They are stuck like
Zion, who are you leaving Chinwe for?
Please, you need to date Chinwe and see whether what's happening is actually true. And she will spoil you.
I mean, hi.
Baby boy.
I want to go work. I want to go work, so I could go have a number.
So, ellacentricc and Jkenova, we have a special gift for you. Yes.
Let me ask a prize.
But before we give you that gift, we need to cast our minds back to Nigerian Idol season 10. I mean, they're wrapping up very soon. We're going to find out who the winner is. But they had their top 5 performances, quite recently. So, how would you rate it? Who was your best performer out of the 5? Just pick a name. Don't do all this politician. I love them or pick a name.
Oh, it was Pop.
Perp.
Yes.
Wow. So who's the close second?
Mickey.
All right. What about you?
Mickey, then Perp.
Okay. What about you?
Mickey, that's all.
Okay. Well, mine is different. My best performer was Perp, and a close Grammy. I loved it. It was spectacular. It was dancing, it was singing, it was doing everything. It wasn't easy. All right, so let's get a performer. Should I say a performance from you guys?
30 seconds.
Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. For the Bible tells me so.
Are you on the Island Church of
Mainland.
And you're not in Logic Sound?
I'm in Logic Sound though.
Okay, they moved that.
I just
I'm about to.
now he's in
All right. Well, we do have a gift for you guys.
I'm shy. I didn't know.
Osback,
Here
thank
you
you.
go. Here you go.
I didn't see this coming.
Please
Oh my
open,
God.
open.
Thank you.
Open.
Okay.
Yes, to all our guests. You are
yay.
vibrant. You are sensational.
Yes.
You're everything.
Drama.
You're a winner.
Thank you. This is
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Wish you all the
Thank you
best
so
in your
much.
music career.
Thank you
so much.
All right, still on who our sponsors are. Shout out to Osback. Thank you so much for the gift. And also
done.
shout out to Health Buddy.
I miss this thing.
Yes.
I love it.
It's a fan favorite.
I've been looking around for it in supermarkets. I can't find one.
Everybody that comes on this show wants a piece of
Yeah,
it.
I want
wants
this.
to
I
have
love
a
it.
taste. It's so amazing. You can order yours as well and enjoy
Order
while
yours.
you're watching Reality Check on TVC. All right. Our fan
And of
the week.
course, our fan of the week, that person who's engaged with our content across all social media platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jehovakeno Ogwerel.
Yay! Shout out to Jehovakeno Ogwerel.
And of course, if you want to be our fan of the week, please go on all our social media platforms, engage with our content using the hashtag Reality Check on TVC, and you just could emerge our fan of the week.
All right, and that is the show for this week. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.